Hi everyone. Very good evening to all of you. Am I audible to you all? If yes, you can drop me a message over the chat box. Just give me a moment. Yeah. So instead of texting over the everyone, you can directly give me your text to directly to me itself, right? So don't chat in the everyone section. I have stopped for that. So you can directly text me. Okay. So yeah, am I audible? Yes. Okay, I'm getting lots of the messages over there, right? That's totally great. So welcome to Honeywell Future Skill Edge program, right? Okay, just allow me for a moment. I have seen that you everyone, most of you can switch on your cameras along with that mic, right? So I will be stopping that. Okay, done. Now you cannot do that anything. Yeah. Soham, you can close your camera, right? Okay, done. That's great. So welcome to Honeywell Future Skill Edge program, and I hope that you all are doing absolutely amazing today, right? Is it like that? If yes, please drop your messages in the chat box. Yeah, okay, I'm getting the messages over. The Puneet is saying superb, sir. Okay, Katyal is saying yes. Okay, that's totally great. What about the rest? Where are you all? Okay, okay. Yes. That's totally great, right? So before we begin, I want to see some energy in the chat. So just tell me that how are you all feeling today? Excited or super excited? Just drop your messages in the chat box. Okay, Sanya says yes. Now I'm asking about how are you feeling today? Excited or super excited? Anyone from that? Okay, Rakesh says excited. Aditya says super excited. Mahima says, okay, Madhya says excited. Siddhant says excited. That's totally great. Quite enough, right? Okay. Now just have a look. For example, so before that, starting with the today's session, let's do something fun, interesting, right? So as I can already see that the energy which you are building up right now, and that's what I usually like, right? So now let's make the session interactive, since we can say that it is going to be a virtual session and only I will be speaking over here. And as you know that your voice today will be your chat box, right? So use it properly. Okay. And just tell me that from which states you guys are joining. From which state you all are. Just drop in the messages in the chat box. Ready to learn something new? Yeah, Abhinav, that's totally great. Shivam, Haryana. Muskan says Haryana. Okay. Oh, nice. Maharashtra is also there. Tamil Nadu, welcome. So this is looking like a mini India right now, right? Incredible. See, this is the power of technology. Different states, different cities, but one platform, one session, and one learning journey, right? Now I'm having one more question for you all, that how many of you have heard about artificial intelligence before this session? How many of you have heard about that? Anas says, Haryana. Okay, Anas, that's totally great. Lakshmi says, Telangana. Okay. So how many of you have heard about artificial intelligence? Okay, Komal says, yes, sir. Okay, Vardhan says, Varat says, okay. Siddhi says, yes. Okay. Sarnaya says, yes. Vivo, again, you are here. Okay. Yeah. All of you are saying, yes. You know about that. Exactly, right? That's totally great. So, so for those who don't know about that, I think that there's no one, those who don't know about artificial intelligence, but don't worry, if you are new here, then exactly why we are here. That's why we are here, to learn about artificial intelligence, right? अब एक honest सवाल आप सबसे, that how many of you have used chat GPT or any other tool before that? Anything? Have you used that or not? Just yes or no? Okay, I'm getting the messages. The Ayush is saying yes. Okay, Himanshi is saying yes, sir. Motorola is also there. He is also saying yes, sir. Vedika, yes, sir. That's totally amazing. Yeah, right. Everyone has used that, right, for doing their assignments. So see whether you have used it or not, right? So by the end of this program, you won't just say that you have used AI, but you will and you are going to understand AI and build something along with AI, right? So let me quickly tell you that how this session is going to be, right? So today I will be letting you know that how we can say about some amazing tools through which you all can generate money. And that's the interesting point, that they all are totally free to use, right? So before that, we'll understand that what this program is all about, and we'll look into the artificial intelligence, that what it is, how it usually works, and how many types are there. And then we'll be looking into the over the tools, right? Through which you can make your money. And along with that, we'll be seeing that how it is going to help you out for the future itself, right? So next, we can say the next couple of hours, I will be guiding you, right? So you don't have to unmute yourself, right? You don't have to speak anything over here. So you just need to think, respond in the chat, and stay curious, right? And remember one thing, that this is going to be a conversation between you and me. मैं बोलूंगा, आप चैट्स में आंसर दोगे, and together we'll build this session, right? So once again, welcome everyone to Honeywell Future Skill Edge program, and I'm really excited to start this journey with you all. So what about you guys? Are you ready to dive into the world of AI? If you are ready, just type ready in the chat box. I'm looking over the chats. Okay, I'm getting the text right. Kriti says yes, sir. Chanchal says yes, sir. Okay. Hasnuddin says yes, sir. Poco 3 is C3 is there. Yes, sir. Disha. Yes, sir. Okay. That's totally amazing, guys. Right? So let's have a look over the next slide that says, oh, all right, everyone. So before we move ahead, here's a very important slide comes over here. That's called to be the session hygiene rule. So no, don't worry, right? I'm not going to read all the rules over here like a school teacher, we can say, right? So, but there are some few and most important one which I will be confirming you for you all, right? So first comes here, that is, please don't record the session, right? There will be no recordings, no screenshot, because all the recordings will be provided over the LMS, that is called to be your learning management system, right? And I will be giving you a walkthrough that how you can enroll into the courses along with that, where you will find your LMS portal, right? The second comes over here, that is use the chats only for the session related topics, right? मतलब it means that कि random hi hello personal chatting करने से अच्छा है that avoid these things, be professional, and we can use that for our session related stuff. Either that can be the answers, the polls, or the quizzes, whatever it is going to come over here, right? And the third one, that is very, very much important, right? Don't share your personal or sensitive information. No phone numbers, no password, and mostly, and the most important one, that is OTP. Never share that, right? And one more basic but the powerful, that keep your mic muted when you are not speaking, even though you are not able to speak because we have muted for everyone, right? So, and last, keep a notebook and a pen along with you for the rest of the sessions, because you are going to have, you are going to gain lots of knowledge related to artificial intelligence, that how it use, how to use that, how to build that, how to create the models, and each and everything related to that, right? So be active, be state, right? And that's the professionalism I was expecting from you all, right? So now that we are aligned, so let's move ahead. What do you say about that? Are we guys ready? Yes or no? Just drop your messages in the chat box. Okay, I'm getting lots of messages over here. Aarti says, Vedika says, Supriya says, yes, yes, yes. That's totally great, huh? Right. Now, I want to show you something very simple, but very basic and very powerful, we can say, right? So I'm going to ask you two questions. You have to give your answers in the chat box. So, what do you think? Did you use your mobile phone today? Yes or no? Just drop your messages over the chats. Did you use that? Okay. Farhan says yes, sir. Supriya says yes, sir. Okay. Kashish says yes, sir. Aarti says yes, sir. Yeah, I can have a look that you lots of students are there, those who have already used the smartphones, right? Yeah. So I can see a flood of yes coming in my DMs. And is there anyone who didn't use their smartphones today? If yes, I want to meet you. You are a legend, you know. Is there anyone? Yes or no? Yes, yes. Okay. No, no one is there. Everyone has used the smartphone, right? Now, the second question comes here for you all that did your phone suggest something to you today? Maybe we can say a YouTube video, a Instagram reel, we can say a product on Amazon, Spotify, a song on Spotify, anything. Have you seen that? Just drop your messages in the chat box. Okay, Minakshi says yes. Yes, it has recommended. Okay, Sadab says yes, it has recommended. Are recommend kara hai? That is right. Yes, you are saying that yes, it has recommended something, right? Yeah. So that's interesting, totally, right? That it has already recommended you something. Now let's go deeper, right? So if your phone suggested something today, type what it suggested for you all. आपने ये तो बता दिया that yes, it has suggested something for me, but what it has suggested for you? Just type in the chat box, everyone. I'm looking over the DMs. I got a message from LinkedIn. Okay, Aarti, that's totally great. Farhan says, yes, reels about the war. Yes, I can relate that. Shravani says, yes. About what? What? I want that. Okay, yes is fine. Okay, Muskan says, YouTube and Spotify. Soham says, sorry, speak in Hindi. Okay, I will be doing that, Soham, for you. ठीक है. Meenakshi says, courses. Okay. Anusha says, Instagram reel. Right. Hussein says, oh no, Hasunuddin says yes. Chanchal says apps. That is interesting, right? So see, there are multiple answers in the chat box. Either it can be videos, ads, songs, products, everywhere, everything you are getting, that is a suggestion, right? Now think carefully. Do you ask your phone to suggest those things or did it automatically shows you? What do you think about that? Has it automatically shown you or have you asked them about this thing? Hari Om, social media marketing. That's totally great. Kriti, yes sir. Kashish, chat GPT. That's the personal one. Gargi, emails. That's totally great. YouTube, LinkedIn. Yes. Right. So the question was that उसने खुद से दिखाया या फिर आपने आपने पूछा अपने फोन को कि show you those things. Right. Okay. I've got my answer. That it has shown automatically, right? And now you have to listen carefully that what I am about to say, that your phone is watching you. What do you think about this statement, which I have given just now? Is your phone watching you? Yes or no? What do you think about this thing? Okay, Soham says no, sir. Okay. Akshita says yes, sir. Yeah, okay, your phone is watching you. It's true, and listening also. Pooja says. Okay. Preet says yes, sir. Sweetie says, yes, sir. The answer is yes, your phone is watching you. But not like a spy movie. Relax for that, right? But it's observing your behavior, that watch what you have searched, what you like, what you watch, and how long you watch, or either you skip that or what do you buy. So everything has been captured by your mobile phones, right? Now, a question for you all, that why does your smartphone suggest similar reels again and again? अब ऐसा क्यों होता है कि आपका स्मार्टफोन जो है वो हमेशा आपको सिमिलर रील्स दिखाने लग जाता है? फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर आपने जिम की एक वीडियो लाइक कर दी, देन यू विल बी गेटिंग मोर ओवर टुवर्ड्स द जिम वीडियोस. अगर आपने कुकिंग की एक वीडियो लाइक कर दी, देन यू विल बी गेटिंग द रील्स मोर ओवर टुवर्ड्स द कुकिंग, राइट? अगर अगर आपने कोई शूज सर्च कर लिया, तो यू विल बी एवरीवेयर, यू विल बी गेटिंग द इमेजेस फॉर दैट शूज, राइट? ऐसा क्यों होता है? जस्ट टाइप वन वर्ड इन द चैट बॉक्स, दैट व्हाई इट इज लाइक दैट. Maybe data, algorithm, whatever it is. Give your opinion on that. Okay, Jadav says algorithm. Okay, that's totally great. What about the rest? Okay, Akshita says algorithm. Soham says yes, sir. Kriti says yes, sir. Anas says to attract. Anas. Okay. Preet says algorithm. Okay. Aarti says algorithm. Okay. Based on interest recommendation. Okay, that's true. That's also totally correct, right? So you all are absolutely correct, and exactly that. This is artificial intelligence in action, right? So you haven't opened any single app which is called to be an AI app. नहीं करा ना कोई app हमने open, right? But AI is already working silently behind all of these scenes, right? Let me simplify it. AI basically observes the patterns. AI learns from your behavior. AI predict that what you might like next, right? और अगर मैं simple language में बोलूँ, then AI tries to understand you, right? Now think about this. Like, if AI can understand what video you might like, what else can it predict? Type in the chat box. I will be giving you some examples. Maybe jobs, maybe weather. Rest upon you. Tell me about your opinion. What do you think that about what it will be suggesting us? Okay, I'm looking for the answers in the chat box. Okay. ठीक है, ये algorithm based on our interest. It's an algorithm because of some coding. Okay, Meenakshi says insta. Okay, Anna says because of the algorithm. Meenakshi says yes, but okay, right. So I was asking that what else AI can predict. For example, we can say job, weather, or we can say diseases are there. What do you think about this? What's your opinion on this? और क्या predict कर सकता है? Okay, Vedika is saying based on observation or activity. That's perfectly true. It can do that, right? And okay, Ankita says based on interest shows the recommendation. Aarti says I saw a reel where ChatGPT was predicting our future based on our activity. That's totally correct. It can do that, Aarti. Yeah, right. So if you're just tell me one more thing, that if your phone stopped giving you suggestions from tomorrow, there will be no recommendations, no auto completions, no auto corrections, no, there will be no people who might know. So what your experience about this? What do you think about this? कैसा रहेगा फिर उस टाइम पे? Good or bad? Okay, Pooja says our feature example astrologers. Yes. Francis. Yes, chat. Okay. Chancel says good, sir. Good, sir. Hare, how it is going to be good? There will be no recommendations. Kind of good. Okay. Both. Okay. Ankita says bad. Okay. Meenakshi says bad. Yeah. I'm getting lots of mixed answers, right? Exactly. That is what. So today's session is not about learning something new. It's all about learning and understanding something that is already a part of your life. When we'll be asking to someone about AI, they will be saying us the robots and like of that. But AI is not robots, those who are walking around us, right? We can say AI is not only humanoid machines. AI is not only about coding, but it is all about pattern recognition, the data, and the prediction what it is making, right? And today we are going to decode this magic, right? So just tell me, everyone, that after this small activity, how many of you feel that AI around you, AI is already around you? Just type in the chat box. If you think like, yes, it is, type me in the chat box. Okay. Gauri says me. Radhika says yes. Yashvi says yes. Pratham says yes. Yeah, I'm getting lots of yeses over there, right? All right, everyone. So it's time for a quick game, right? So yes, we are learning AI, but learning can be also fun, right? So the activity which we are going to do in next 1 minute, that is called to be two truths, one lie. It's called the AI edition. And I'm going to show you three statements. And out of those three, you have to tell. Basically, there are two true and there is one lie. And your job is simple. You have to type in the chat box that either one, two, or three, which one you think is a lie, right? So, are you guys ready? Yes or no? Are you guys ready for that? Okay, I'm getting yes, 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 sir, yes, sir. Mana says yes. Okay, Radhika says yes. Okay, Gauri says yes. Najma says yes. That's totally great. Now look over the screen, right? Here is the statements. So the first statement says AI can replace some repetitive jobs, but also creates new jobs. The statement 2 says AI will completely eliminate the need for humans in all industries. And the statement 3 says AI is already used in resume screening by the companies. Now take your 10 seconds and type in the chat box either 1, 2, or 3. Which one you think is a lie? Let's see, right? I'm looking over the chat box. Who is writing first? Okay, Vishwajit says second. Del says second one is lie. Lakshita says second one is lie. Okay. Madhura says second one is lie. Yogesh says second one is lie. Himanshi says second one is lie. Okay. Most of you are saying that second statement is lie. And that's the absolutely correct answer, right? Statement 2 is the lie. That AI will not completely eliminate the needs of human in all the industries, right? ये एक common fear we can say, but it's not really true. So let's quickly understand that why. So the coming towards the first statement, that is yes, AI can replace the repetitive jobs like data entry, we can say basic automation, simple task, but AI is also creating new jobs like AI engineer, data scientist, prompt engineer. So you can say AI trainers are there like me, automation specialists are there, right? And हर टेक्नोलॉजी जब आती है, जब भी कोई न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी आती है, तो कुछ जॉब्स चेंज होती है, राइट? बट न्यू रोल्स भी तो क्रिएट होते हैं वहां पे, राइट? एंड many companies are already using AI tools to for screening the resumes. And if you apply online, right, the chances are high that AI will read your resume before a human. What do you think? Is it a scary or a smart one? What type of move it is? Scary or a smart move? Okay, I'm looking over the chat box. Drop your messages. Be fast, everyone. Is it a scary or the smart move? Okay, I got my first answer. That is, it is going to be a smart move. Okay. But what according to you all? Mix of both. Vishwajit says smart from company's perspective. Yeah, that's totally correct. Right? Gauri says smart move. Ankita says a smart one. Yeah, that's correctly correct. That's totally true, right? That it's going to be a smart move for the companies, right? But not for the students. So you can say that AI are going to reject them. How it is? Yeah. So what did we learn from this small game? That AI is powerful, AI is growing, but AI is not removing the humans. So if we'll put together in a one single frame, AI and human, then it is going to be our future, right? And remember this line that AI will not replace you, but a person who knows AI might replace you, right? So now tell me in the chat box, after this activity, are you more excited about AI or more scared about AI? Just type excited or scared. Okay, Sohail says yes. Diksha says excited. Okay, that's totally correct. Okay, Sanya says excited. Minakshi says smart. Himanshi says second one. PGS says excited. Okay, that's totally great, huh? So let's now, before we go deeper into AI, right? I want you to connect something that is very much important for you that comes over here. It's all about a baseline form. It's the form where you and me will be connecting that how you are, how you usually know about AI, artificial intelligence. So pull out your phones, scan the QR code, and fill out the forms. Be fast, everyone. Once you are done with this, please drop your messages in the chat box with a done, big done in the chat box. Till then, I will have some water. You can also have. Okay. Are you done with that? I'm looking over the chats. Amit says excited. Okay, Amit. That's totally great. How many of you have done with the form? Samiksha says yes, sir. Okay. Those who are done with that, please drop done in the chat box. I'm looking over the chats. जल्दी जल्दी करो तभी तो आगे चलेंगे. Lakshita says done, sir. What about the rest? Both three. Okay. Anas says done, sir. Mohammed Khalid says done, sir. Chanchal says LMS. Chanchal, LMS. I will let you know when some time, right? Okay. Pooja says done. Now it's as it is done for everyone. So now let's move to our next slide. That is very much important one, that as just we now we said that AI will not replace you, but someone who might knows AI might replace you, right? So the real question is that are we preparing ourselves for the future? Tell me about this. Yes or no? Are we preparing for our future? Okay, I'm getting the answers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. Himashi says done, sir. Okay. Okay. Done. Yeah. So yes or no? Yes, sir. Anas says that yes, sir. We are preparing for that. Okay, that's totally great. But let me introduce you properly, right? And this program is here something which will be giving you a huge intensive knowledge related to artificial intelligence, right? And let me introduce that properly to what you all are part of today. So it's all about the Honeywell Future Skill Edge program. It's not just a random training session, right? It's a flagship CSR initiative by Honeywell, and its mission is very powerful. It aims to empower 2 lakh of youth which with future ready skills. Think about a number for a second. 2 lakh students across different states, different colleges, we can say different background, but with a common goal, that is to become a future ready. You will come to know that why I am talking about this thing, right? अब मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछता हूँ that why does future what does that future ready usually means? Type one word in the chat box. Future, what does that future ready specifically means? Type one word in the chat box, everyone. Okay, I have got my first answer. That is skills, right? That's totally correct. Vedika says keep learning. Okay. Pooja says skills. That's totally correct. Minakshi says skills. That's totally correct. Yashvi says upscaling. That is also totally correct, right? So everyone is right over here. It can be skills, confidence, technology. We can say the career, we can say the growth, everything it can be, right? So future ready does not means about coding only, right? So it does not means about theory only. It means to be prepared for the modern world. इसका मतलब क्या? That it's all about bridging the gap between the education and the employability, right? And let me ask you something very honestly. How many of you feel that whatever we are study alone is enough for getting a job? Please type yes or no in the chat box. What do you think about this? Radhika says to survive with AI technology. Yes, Radhika, you are correct. Farhan says no. Skills are important. Yes, Farhan, absolutely, skills are very much important. Realme says, okay, Realme will be doing that. Pratham says yes. Yashvi says yes. OnePlus says skills. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Right. Basically, and that's the reality. There is always a gap, between what we study and what the industry expects from us. Right. And this program usually focuses on exactly two powerful verticals. फर्स्ट वन जिसको हम बोलते हैं टेक्निकल अपस्किलिंग एंड द सेकंड वन जिसको हम बोलते हैं करियर रेडीनेस, राइट? सो टेक्निकल अपस्किलिंग मींस दैट लर्निंग अबाउट द मॉडर्न टूल्स, जो भी हमारे पास मॉडर्न टूल्स आ रहे हैं उनको सीखना, एआई को सीखना, दैट इज कॉल्ड बी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, जो भी हमारे पास एमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज आ रही है उनको सीखना, डिजिटल स्किल्स को सीखना, दीज ऑल आर टेक्निकल अपस्किलिंग्स, राइट? SE coming towards the second one, that is called to be your career readiness. That means that about the communication, interview preparation, that how you are in the interviews, industry exposure, that how you are getting that industry exposure basically, right? Practical thinking, कि कैसा सोचते हो, क्या करते हो. So because skills are not alone enough for this, right? Presentation भी important है, confidence भी important है, we can say application भी important है. So this program is not just about learning AI. It's all about preparing you for the modern careers as well, right? And one more thing, it is also about building a strong future ready workforce, we can say, right? And you are the part of this journey. And let me ask you one question. That can be the last question, right? So if you get the right skills, right exposures, or we can say the right guidance, so what do you think? Your career growth will be accelerated or not? Please drop your messages in the chat box. Yes or no? Yes. Parvati says yes. Vedika says yes. Joshna says yes. Shiva says yes. Yeah, I'm getting a flood of yeses over my DMs, right? Yes, you are totally correct. And it is the beginning of your transformation journey. And trust me, if you stay active, curious, and consistent, this program is going to genuinely change your trajectory. Right. And now, as we have spoke about becoming future ready, now this is what I was exactly talking about for you from last couple of minutes. That it was Nothing, but let me show you that why this conversation is not that conversation was not optional. It was urgent, even though it was very urgent, right? Let's talk about India only. So India has one of the largest youth population in the world. You know about that? But the reality is that only 42.6% of Indian graduates are currently employable, according to the Mercer report 2024, right? That means कि out of 100 graduates, only we can say almost 57 are not industry ready. जब वो रेडी ही नहीं है तो उनको जॉब कैसे मिलेगी? नहीं मिलेगी, ऑब्वियसली, राइट? Let's sink into this. And what's more concerning that in 2023 employability was around 44.3%, and now it has dropped to 42.6%. तो बढ़ने की जगह कम होता जा रहा है, right? This is what, so instead of improving, we are on the downfall, and that gap is basically widening, right? And what do you think that your marks alone can guarantee a job for you all? Yes or no? Drop your messages in the chat box. What do you think about this? Parvati says no, sir. Shreja says yes, sir. Marks alone can guarantee your jobs. How? What about the skills? Pratham says no, sir. Radhika says yes, sir. Farhan says I don't think so. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm telling you that companies don't just look over the degrees, they look at the skills, right? That either you are having a problem solving skills, technical skills, practical skills, either you are having these things or not. And here's the another challenge, that is technical job readiness in India is still at the lowest point. You know about that? So this is not just about a skill issue. It's an access issue. हमारे पास उतना एक्सेस ही नहीं है चीजों का, ना हमारे पास प्रॉपर स्टडी मटेरियल होता है, ना हमारे पास कुछ होता है। सारे व्हाट वी यूज टू डू, हम सब सारी चीजों को इधर इधर से ग्रैब करते हैं, राइट? कोई भी एक चीज हमारे पास स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में नहीं है, राइट? एंड लेट्स कम टू द फ्यूचर। बाय 2030, according to the Mercer report, nearly 63% of Indian workers will require, we can say nearly 63% of Indian workers will require significant upskilling. You know about this thing. That means that more than half the workforce will need to learn new skills. What does it means? कि अगर हम अभी से अपने आप को खुद को अपडेट नहीं कर रहे हैं, then there's totally waste of time and money as well, right? For example, you guys are having your smartphones, right? अगर आप अपने स्मार्टफोन्स को अपग्रेड नहीं करते तो still you were supposed to be on keypads only, right? But you upgraded it to the smartphones, and that upgradation is very much important in our life as well, right? Now let's now let's that we understand about the challenges. Now let's talk about the solution, right? And the solution is what you are part of right now, the Honeywell Future Skill Edge program. It's not just about the certification courses, or we can say it's designed to create a future innovators. So the first impact you can have a look, that is empowering future innovators, which means that this program is not about making you as a job seeker. It's about making you a problem solver, innovator, we can say the thinker, because future belongs to the creators, not just about the consumers, right? Second, that is to be the industry academia mentorship. So you will be not just learning from the textbooks, you will be directly having the conversation with the industry mentors. You will be getting the mentorship from them as well, from Honeywell professionals as well. You will be getting the live master classes and everything related to that. What does it mean? That you will be learning from the peoples who are not using the AI, but those who are actually working with AI as well, right? Sorry for that. And this program usually combines combines guided self-placed modules along with the live master classes and offline hands-on session by the SMEs. Those are called to be the subject matter experts, right? And this program also provides career counseling and higher education guidance because clarity matters a lot, right? So now this is where something that where the things got serious and exciting, although, right? So we are talking about project-based learning now. So here we'll be not just watching over the videos, not just attending the lectures, but actually we'll be building over here. So this is going to be 80 hours of intensive subject focused program. And the goal is very much pretty clear, that to bridge the gap between the theory and the practice, right? Which means the practical work, right? Now just be honest with me, right? बी ऑनेस्ट विद मी कि कितने लोग यहाँ पर ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने थ्योरी पढ़ा है बट उनको कभी भी मतलब उस तरीके का प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपोजर नहीं मिला या फिर कम मिला है. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर देयर? जस्ट टाइप यस और नो इन द चैट बॉक्स. Okay, I'm looking over the chat box. So Manoj says yes, sir. Tejas says yes, sir. Dhanshri says yes, sir. Okay. Uh, uh, Pratham says me. Yeah, many peoples are there, right? Yes. And that's why this structure matters a lot, right? And here you don't just learn about the concepts like as usual you used to do in the classrooms, right? You will be immediately applying them on the live projects. That means you will be moving with the concepts, you will be practicing them, and along with that you will be solving the problems, and you will be working with the real world scenarios along with the real world understanding, right? And this depends on conceptual clarity, right? Now, the thing comes over here that you will be here. The first thing that is, you will be gaining the exclusive domain specific knowledge through curated learning tracks. Along with that, you will be getting hands on mentorship from the industry experts, right? Along with that, you will be collaborating and competing with with your peers, we can say, across India in national level challenges as well, right? You will be contributing to the real-time projects as well. Then you will be getting personalized career guidance and support as well, right? And not only it's limited to this, you will be also getting the exposure to the industry tools, which is very much important and that is very much costly, right? And if you are going to move for an interview, you will be very much, we can say that you will be saying over there that you have completed 80 hours of project-based AI training and build these real prototypes. So think about that, what impact it will be making over the interviewer itself, right? So that's the difference between learning and basically implementing, right? So far away, we have understood that what this program is about, why it is important, and how it usually connects to the real industry exposure, right? So now the question comes over here, as I have seen in the chat box as well, multiple students who are asking, sir, where will be actually accessing all these learning materials, right? So because everyone knows that knowledge is powerful, but only when if you know that where you have to find it, right? वरना ढूंढने को आप ढूंढते रह जाओगे, आपको उतना कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. So let's now have a quick look that where you can find your coursework, how does the LMS usually works, and how you can officially enroll in the program. As usual, many of you have done that already, right? So I will give you a walkthrough, the entire process step by step, and it's very simple, very structured. And once you are inside, everything will be organized for you, right? So follow me carefully, and by the end of next couple of minutes, you will be ready to begin your journey, right? Just follow my steps. So before that, just scan this QR code. So you will be on the LMS. Everyone, So once you will be done with this, please type done in the chat box so that I can proceed with the next step. Be fast, everyone. Done, 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 done. Okay, I'm looking over the chat now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It means that you have scanned the QR code, right? Okay. Now just follow me. So once you will click on this link, you will be on this page, right? So are we on the same page, everyone? If yes, please type yes in the chat box. If yes, please type yes in the chat box, everyone. Okay. Yes, yes, we are on the same page, right? So once you will be on this page, you will see that there are two options on the right hand side, top right hand side. You will find there will be two options for sign in and sign up. So instead of directly sign in, you have to click on sign up option first, right? Once you will click on sign up option, there will be two options. Either you can sign up with Google, or either you can directly fill these details and you can submit it, right? But what if I will be moving with sign up with Google directly? I will click on this. I will move with my Gmail account. आप भी अपने Gmail account के साथ किसी भी Gmail account के साथ move on कर सकते हो, right? And accordingly, let's suppose कि मैं यहाँ पे sign in करता हूँ with this account, right? So just hold for a moment. It is asking for a verification. $45. Now just have a look. राइट, जैसे ही आप साइन अप करोगे, जैसे ही आपने यहाँ पे क्लिक करा साइन अप विद गूगल, आप देखोगे कि आपकी सारी डिटेल्स ऑटोमेटिकली फिल होकर के आ चुकी होंगी यहाँ पे। दैट इज आपका फुल नेम और आपका ईमेल एड्रेस, ये दो चीजें यहाँ पे लॉक हो जाएंगी, ये आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते उसके बाद, राइट? फिर यू हैव टू एंटर योर नंबर। लेट्स सपोज आई एम एंटरिंग रैंडम नंबर, राइट? देन यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट, for example, after that you have to select your gender, then your date of DOB. Let's suppose I am selecting something. Chalo, okay, I have selected this, right? In your state, you will be seeing four options: Haryana, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Telangana. Select according to yours. For example, I am selecting the first one. In the district, you can select according to your district, according to your college, right? Institution type, whether it is a government college, it is a IT college, or it is a private college, whatever it is, you can select accordingly, right? After that, you have to select area of study. अब आप क्या कर रहे हो वो आपको सेलेक्ट करना है, इधर बीटेक, बीबीए, बीसीए, वट एवर इट इज। लेट्स सपोज कि मैं कुछ भी सेलेक्ट कर देता हूँ, राइट? नाउ ईयर ऑफ स्टडी, फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सिक्स, डिपेंड्स ऑन योर्स। फॉर एग्जांपल आई हैव सेलेक्टेड दिस वन, ये आपको चेंज नहीं करना, दिस विल बी ऑटोमेटिकली फेच्ड। आफ्टर दैट क्लिक ऑन दिस चेक बॉक्स, ये चेक बॉक्स पे क्लिक करने के बाद यू हैव टू क्लिक ऑन सबमिट बटन, राइट? So once you will click on submit button, you can have a look that user registered successfully. Now close this one. ठीक है, यहां तक हो गया सबका? Everyone has signed up till here? Yes or no, everyone? Just drop your messages in the chat box. Are we on the same page? Okay, done, 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 done. Okay. Pratham says, yeah. Okay, Saloni says done. Okay. Okay, that's great. Sir, scanner, please. Yeah, just have a look over here. Sir, scan this one. Be fast, everyone. जिसका रह गया स्कैन कर लो फटाफट से। डन। नाउ जस्ट हैव अ लुक। जब आप साइन अप कर लोगे, देन व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू क्लिक ऑन साइन इन, राइट? Again with the sign in, you have to go with the sign in option. Now here you don't have to write any email or write any password. आपको email और password कुछ नहीं लिखना, directly you have to sign in it with the Google itself and directly select your email ID. So once you are done with that, you can have a look. You will be on this page. How many of you are on the same page? If yes, please tell me in the chat box. Are we on the same page, everyone? My college is not listed over there. So you can search for others option. There will be, right? Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Are we on the same page till here? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, now just have a look. So once we are on the same page, you have to click on enroll now. So once you will click on this, there will be two options: artificial intelligence, cyber security. So you have to select on this artificial intelligence. You have to click on this enroll now option. So once you will click on this, you will be appeared on this page. And from here, if we'll have a look on the right hand side, there you will find enroll now option, right? So once you will click on this enroll now, you will be enrolled in the course. Now you can have a look over here. There you will be getting a dialog box which is saying that your course application has been submitted successfully and you are enrolled in that. So that's why you are having an option that is go to dashboard. So once you will click on this, you will have a look that there is my learning plan, which is artificial intelligence. So view my learning plan, and accordingly, you will find that there are 8 milestones and you have to complete every single milestone according to your wellness, right? For example, once you will click on this milestone 1, so you will be over here. आप इस पे क्लिक करोगे आपका कोर्स स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, राइट? सो फर्स्ट पे क्लिक करा, यू विल बी हैविंग सम वीडियो. सो ये वीडियो पूरा देख करके फिर आप वंस यू विल बी मूविंग टू बैक अगेन वन बाय वन. सो जब ये सारा हो जाएगा देन यू हैव टू टेक द क्विज, राइट? क्विज के राइट आंसर सबमिट करने के बाद यू विल बी कमिंग टू बैक, राइट? और जब आप इस पे दोबारा क्लिक करोगे हियर यू विल इट विल बी आस्किंग यू टू सबमिट असाइनमेंट. तो ये असाइनमेंट पे सबमिट करके फॉर एग्जांपल राइट नाउ आई एम राइटिंग एआई ओनली एंड सबमिटिंग दिस वन. तो जैसे ही आप इसको सबमिट करोगे द नेक्स्ट विल बी अनलॉक्ड फॉर यू, राइट? माइलस्टोन 2 आपके लिए अनलॉक हो जाएगा. फॉर मी इट इज नॉट अनलॉक्ड बिकॉज आई हैवंट कंप्लीटेड दीज, राइट? क्लियर है अभी सबको कि कैसे वर्क करना है, कैसे वर्क करेगा ये? यस अनुषा, आई विल बी डूइंग दैट. आई विल बी शेयरिंग इट वंस अगेन. या अभी सबको क्लियर है कि कैसे करना है? स्टेप आफ्टर द एनरोल. तो जब एनरोल करोगे आपके पास एक पेज आएगा, राइट? ऑन दैट पेज इट विल बी रिटन ओवर देयर कि एनरोल फॉर द कोर्स. जब आप उस पर क्लिक करोगे आपके पास दो कोर्सेज आएंगे, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, साइबर सिक्योरिटी. तो आपको आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस पे क्लिक करना है, एनरोल नाउ, एंड देन वंस यू विल क्लिक ऑन एनरोल नाउ आप एनरोल हो जाओगे. फिर डैशबोर्ड पे आकर के आप यू विल बी ऑन दिस पेज, राइट? अभी हो गया सबको क्लियर है? इट इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन? सर वो पैराग्राफ में क्या लिखना है? कौन से पैराग्राफ पे? हरिओम. ओके, डन 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 डन. This is done. Yeah, done till here, right? Now, just moving back. Those who haven't scanned the QR code, please scan that now. अभी स्कैन कर लो जल्दी से. Okay, done. Let's move ahead, right? Now, the interesting part begins over here. So let me ask you something very interesting. So how many times did you use AI today? Not intentionally, not knowingly, but unknowingly. Think about it. Just give me the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think about that? How many times do you have used that? Okay, I'm looking over the chat box. Okay. All time, Kriti says. Vaishnavi says, done, sir. Okay. Jashanpreet says 3 times. Okay. Pratham says 0. Oh. Yashvi says, okay, Yashvi, you can select others, right? Parvati says more than 10 times. Okay. Vijay Lakshmi says multiple times, sir. Yeah. So that's what it is. Exactly. You have used it for more than dozens, right? More than a dozen itself. So it means that just look over this. Think about this. that did you open the Spotify while getting ready? If yes, then maybe it has recommended a song for you, right? ये भी हो सकता है, राइट? अब सिंपल लैंग्वेज में समझो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अब वो अगर हम स्पॉटिफाई ही का ही बात करें, राइट? तो हाउ डज इट यूजुअली रिकमेंडिंग यू अ सॉन्ग? सो स्पॉटिफाई ऑब्जर्व करता है कि आप क्या सुन रहे हो, कितनी देर सुन रहे हो, कौन सा गाना स्किप करते हो, कौन सा गाना रिपीट करते हो, और कौन सा गाना लूप पे सुनते हो, राइट? एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट फिर वो प्रिडिक्ट करता है कि आपको नेक्स्ट क्या पसंद आ सकता है। अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट इट यूजुअली वर्क्स। सो ऐसा नहीं है कि वो आपके ऊपर कोई सा भी रेंडमली सॉन्ग थ्रो करे जा रहा है, नो। इट स्टडीज अबाउट द पैटर्न्स, और धीरे धीरे वो आपसे बेटर आपको समझने लगता है। एंड एटलीस्ट म्यूजिक के केस में वी कैन से, राइट? एंड simultaneously you can think about uh, Google Maps. So if you have traveled anywhere today, for example, college is there, gym is there, right? So did Google Maps suggest the fastest route to you? What do you think about this? करा Google Map ने यूज तो करा ही होगा obviously. So it always gives you the this thing, the fastest route, right? So when it gives you the fastest route, तो वो कैसे कर रहा है? That is the main question. How it is doing it for you? तो क्या है कि इट यूजेस द रियल टाइम लोकेशंस ऑफ द मल्टीपल यूजर्स, राइट? वो रियल टाइम डेटा को कलेक्ट करता है, दैट कि कितनी गाड़ी रोड पर है अभी, उनकी स्पीड क्या है, कहाँ ट्रैफिक स्लो हो रहा है, राइट? और फिर वो इंस्टेंटली डिसाइड करता है कि कौन सा रूट फास्टेस्ट होगा आपके लिए, राइट? और लेट्स सपोज कि अगर बीच में ट्रैफिक बढ़ जाता है, तो बिना आपसे पूछे वो रूट चेंज भी कर देता है, राइट? सो दिस यू हैव ऑब्जर्व्ड समटाइम्स। सो यू जस्ट व्हाट यू जस्ट सिंपली डू, यू फॉलोज द ब्लू लाइन, है ना? गूगल मैप पे जो ब्लू लाइन शो कर रहा था, आप उसी को फॉलो करते हो। जैसी ही रेड लाइन दिखाता है, इट्स वेरी हेक्टिक फॉर अस, राइट? सो एआई हैंडल्स द कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी, राइट? नाउ टेक अ पॉज एंड थिंक फॉर दैट, कि आप उठ रहे हो, when you woke up, you use your phone, listen to the music, travel somewhere, maybe ordering the food, maybe you have made a search over the Google, and AI was silently working in the background. You haven't seen that, but it was there, right? Now I will ask you the same question from you all. Now just tell me that how many times do you have used AI from morning till now? आप बताओ। Okay. Hariom says, right, sir. Sharda says, infinity. Yeah, that's all. That's all right. 4 times. Faruqi says, every time. Hariom says, 30 minutes. Pratham says, still zero. Pratham, you are not up to date. Many times. Jaspreet says, yeah, obviously, every time you are using that, knowingly or unknowingly. Right? And that's the power. That's the scale, we can say. And that's why learning AI is not optional anymore. It's all about awareness, readiness, and its survival in this digital world. Right? Now, just tell me that what do you think? What do you think about AI? Just tell me about, describe it into one word. I don't want definitions, no theory, no technical terms. Just define it in a single word, in the easiest way, the simplest way you can. आप क्या सोचते हो एआई के बारे में, जस्ट वो बताओ मेरे को बस एक चीज, एक वर्ड के अंदर। थिंक अबाउट दैट एंड टाइप योर आंसर्स इन द चैट बॉक्स। आई एम लुकिंग फॉर दैट। No sir, actually I was busy with my classes and could not use my phone. Okay, Pratham. AI is simplified complexity. Yeah, we can say more than 3 times. Okay. Just tell me in a single word. Software robot, Parvati says. Okay, Parvati. Yashvi says No, just tell me in one word, Yashvi. Help us to deal with the big problems in the easiest way. Raghavendra Kesari says, uh, Raghavendra Shetty says, instructor. Okay. Pratham says, information center. That's totally amazing. PJ says, companion. Okay, it can be. Vaishnavi says, mind blowing. That's really interesting, Vaishnavi. Okay, Faruqi says, assisting human beings. Yeah, obviously it can be. Vidya says, robot who learn from humans. Yeah, everyone is having multiple answers, right? Either it can be robots, either it can be automation, intelligence, chat GPT, either it can be coding, or either it can be something related to machines where they think, right? So let's see that what you believe in that. Interesting, right? So some of you are that's totally correct, as you have already conveyed that. What do you think about that? Now let me ask you a very interesting thing. Did you remember anything related to AI which comes in your mind for a movie? Anything is scary, anything is exciting, technology, or anything any powerful machine, we can say. Just type a movie name in the chat box. I'm looking for the answers. Any movie name which you can relate with AI. There are multiple movies. Okay, Pratham says, I Robot. Robot is a movie. Yes, you are right. 2.0. Garima says 2.0. Robot 2.0. Yeah. Praveen says Daddy Telugu movie. I don't know about that. Okay. Vedika says robot. Yes. What about Terminator? Have you seen that? Terminator movie. Yeah. राइट। तो उसमें एक मशीन जो खुद खुद ही डिसीजन ले रही है, इवन तो इन रोबोट एज वेल, मशीन वॉज दैट चिट्टी द रोबोट वॉज इंडिपेंडेंटली टेकिंग द डिसीजंस, राइट, जो ह्यूमंस को ट्रैक कर रहा है, एंड दैट इज अनस्टॉपेबल। सो मूवीज में एआई को इतना पावरफुल दिखाया जाता है दैट और एक तो पावरफुल दिखाया जाता है, दूसरा वो ह्यूमंस के अगेंस्ट दिखाया जाता है, राइट। और जबकि हम जो कि हम और जब हम एआई को सुनते हैं, जैसे अगर हम पढ़ते हैं उस चीज के बारे में, तो ऑटोमेटिकली हमारे दिमाग में वही सारी चीजें आने लग जाती है जैसे हम एआई के बारे में कुछ भी बोलते हैं। दैट रेड आईज, मेटल स्केलेटन, वर्ल्ड डोमिनेशंस, ऑल दीज थिंग्स, राइट। सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक दैट रियल वर्ल्ड एआई इज लाइक अ टर्मिनेटर और अ चिट्टी द रोबो? इज इट लाइक दैट? क्या वैसे ही है क्या? सिमिलर सिमिलर? यस और नो? Okay, Tejas is saying Ravan. Yeah, that is also there. Avengers is also there. What do you think about that? कि क्या वो रियल लाइफ में भी वैसे ही है क्या जो एआई हम यूज करते हैं? दैट इज आल्सो सिमिलर टू दैट? यस, नो? ओके, आई एम गेटिंग मल्टीपल आंसर्स. नो सर, नो सर, नो सर. Okay, yeah, that is not similar, right? AI is not walking around us with the guns. Real AI is silent, that is invisible, and it is integrated to the systems, right? Now, let's talk about self-driving cars. What do you think about that? कार्स खुद ब्रेक लगा रही है, कार्स खुद डिटेक्ट कर रही है पेडेस्ट्रियंस को, हमारी कार्स जो है दैट इज वो खुद लेन मेंटेन कर रही है, दैट ऑन विच लेन शुड बी देयर, राइट? दैट्स एक्साइटिंग, राइट? एंड दैट्स एआई which is helping the humans, right? Not replacing them, not attacking them, only helping them. And that is the power of artificial intelligence, right? And now let's unpack the artificial intelligence. So the journey begins from here, everyone. Now, the first thing that before we move to this artificial intelligence, first understand one simple word, that what is intelligence, right? So, in simple terms, if we will say, then intelligence is the ability to learn from your past experiences. Sorry. right? And use that learning to make your better decisions. And that's it. That is what intelligence is said to be, right? It's not, we can say it's not about your marks. We can say uh, it's not about speaking fluently English, right? It's not about, we can say, memorizing the answers. It's all about learning and how you are improving on that, right? So think about your own life. So we don't get things right on the first try. लेट्स सपोज कि आप जब फर्स्ट टाइम अपने साइकिल राइड कर रहे थे, तो फर्स्ट टाइम पे ही साइकिल परफेक्टली राइड कर ली थी नहीं, राइट? यू फेल ओवर देयर। तो ऐसे ही फर्स्ट टाइम जब आपने अपना एक प्रोग्राम बनाया, कोडिंग का प्रोग्राम बनाया, ऑल दो की फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम सब वही बनाते हैं, प्रिंट हेलो वर्ल्ड, राइट? बट जब भी आप कोई एक बड़ा प्रोग्राम बनाने जाते हैं फर्स्ट टाइम पे, तो यू मेक मिस्टेक्स ओवर देयर, आइदर दैट कैन बी फॉर पैलिंड्रोम, आइदर दैट कैन बी फॉर मेनी मल्टीपल प्रोग्राम्स आर देयर, ठीक है? तो हम उसमें फर्स्ट टाइम पे ऑब्वियसली most of them fails in that, right? So there we found that there was an error, but what happened next? You learn from your mistake, you adjust according to that, and you try it again, and slowly you improve on that, right? So इंटेलिजेंस का मतलब वही है कि एक्सपीरियंस से सीखना और नेक्स्ट टाइम अपने डिसीजन को बेटर बनाना, राइट? और अगर गलती हुई है तो उसको समझो, उसको रिपीट मत करो और उसको इम्प्रूव करो। एंड दैट प्रोसेस ऑफ लर्निंग एंड इम्प्रूविंग इज कॉल्ड इंटेलिजेंस, राइट? सो फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में सबको मार्क्स, अपने सब्जेक्ट्स जो होते हैं वो टफ लगते हैं, बट सेकंड सेकंड ईयर आते आते थोड़े कंसेप्ट क्लियर होते हैं, थोड़ा पता चलता है, थोड़ा पैटर्न्स के बारे में पता चलता है एग्जामिनेशन के, अच्छा हमें एग्जाम कैसे कैसे देना है, कैसे नहीं देना है। और फाइनल ईयर आते आते आपको पता होता है कि आपको क्या करना है और क्या नहीं, राइट? दैट्स कॉल्ड द इम्प्रूवमेंट ओवर द टाइम। दैट्स कॉल्ड द पैटर्न रिकॉग्निशन, कि आपने ऑब्जर्व करा कि हमको कैसे मूव ऑन करना चाहिए, कैसे नहीं करना चाहिए। And that is called to be the decision making ability which you are having at that time, right? And this is called intelligence. अभी समझ में आया, right? So before we add the word artificial in front of it, right, we are we are very simple, we can say, let me ask you a simple question, we can say, right? So what do you think, that can machine also learn from your experience and improve their decisions? Yes or no? क्या मशीन भी अपने पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस से सीख के अपने डिसीजंस को बदल सकती है? व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दिस थिंग? यस और नो एवरीवन? ओके, यस। फारूकी सेज यस, प्रथम सेज यस, मशीन लर्निंग। प्रवीण सेज एआई सेंसर्स। तेजस सेज नो। ओके तेजस। वैष्णवी सेज टेस्ला इज वेरी कूल। क्या वैष्णवी? एवरीवन सेज दैट। Sridhi says yes sir. Anjali says yes sir. Priya says yes sir. Yeah, obviously that can also do, right? So that it is what artificial intelligence is, right? Now just have a look towards the human intelligence, right? कि अब ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस वर्क कैसे करता है। तो इसको सिंपल सी लैंग्वेज में समझते हैं, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू ऑल आर देयर, ठीक है? यू ऑल आर देयर, यू ऑल आर द स्टूडेंट्स, यू एवरी डे यूज टू गो टू योर कॉलेजेस, राइट? आप कॉलेज जाते हो, कॉलेज से घर वापस आते हो, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली इट वर्क्स, राइट? तो लेट्स सपोज, चलो थोड़ा सा सिनेरियो चेंज करते हैं। लेट्स सपोज कि आप किसी हिल स्टेशन पे घूमने गए हो, राइट? तो जब आप हिल स्टेशन पे घूमने गए हो और वहां पे आपको वहां के रोड्स के बारे में कुछ भी नहीं पता, एंड सडनली यू सी दैट देर इज अ रोड ब्लॉकेज इन द फ्रंट। अब उसकी वजह से पूरा ट्रैफिक लगा हुआ है। अब देर विल बी टू पीपल्स, राइट? देर विल बी टू पीपल्स। फर्स्ट, जो वहां पे खड़ा रहेगा, राइट, द डम्ड वन, वो वहां पे खड़ा रहेगा कि अभी लाइन जब जब ट्रैफिक विल बी रिलीज देन आई विल बी मूविंग। द अनदर वन, द स्मार्टर वन, व्हाट ही विल बी डूइंग? he will be having a conversation with the local peoples over here for finding the different way, right? सो वो दूसरा तरीका ढूंढेगा अपना। तो वो क्या कर रहा है? वो अपने चीजों को सीख रहा है, अपने लिए वो ऑब्जर्वेशन क्रिएट कर रहा है, वो नई चीजों को सीख रहा है और उसके अकॉर्डिंग वो अपना डिसीजन बना रहा है दैट यस आई हैव टू मूव विद द डिफरेंट वे, राइट? तो अपनी चीजों से सीख रहा है, अपनी चीजों को क्रिएट करवा रहा है। तो दिस इज कॉल्ड ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस, जहां पे हम अपनी ही चीजों को सीख करके और अपना एक नया वे बनाते हैं, नया डिसीजन डिसीजन क्रिएट करते हैं, राइट? तो दिस इज व्हाट ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस इज ऑल अबाउट, राइट? नाउ लेट्स प्ले अ वेरी much interesting game, right? That is called to be the AI buzz. Now, from this, you have to find out the words, right? So you all have to find out the words and drop your words in the chat box, and I will be looking towards the words and I will be adding that. I will be marking them in the screen, right? So start everyone, drop your suggestions. Okay, okay. I first, okay. I'm not able to pronounce your name, but I got your point. That is cognitive, right? ठीक है. I'm marking that cognitive. Okay. So he has told about cognitive, right? We have got that. Now coming towards another word, that is Kriti Singh son. No, Kriti, only are related to AI. Thinking, second line. That's totally correct. Yes, you are absolutely right. Thinking over here. That's totally correct. Now coming towards the next word. Okay. Mrunal, computing has been okay. Computing. Yes, you are also correct, Mrunal. So here's for your computing, right? Done for that also. Yes, where are the rest? No, no. Be fast. Tejas. Data. Where it is? Data. Let me also find. Where is that data? I think data is no. I cannot find data anywhere. Automation. Akshata says automation. Yeah, that's totally correct. I will be marking automation. Here it is. Automation. Done. Now, coming towards the next one. Last fourth line team. Last fourth line. First, second, third, fourth. Where it is? Here, down or up? No. Team is not there. Only related to AI. Okay. I've got my another answer, that is from it's 23B81A66. That is simulation. Yes, you are absolutely correct. I will be marking that for you. Here it is, simulation. Correct. Done. Now, moving towards the next one. Okay, I have got multiple DMs over here. Uh, that she is saying, Kriti is saying about learning. Yes, Kriti, you are right. Learning is there. I will mark it. Here it is. Learning. Done with that. Kriti, that's totally great. Great work. Okay, Kriti has given one more. That is vision. That's also amazing, Kriti. Here you will find vision. Yes, that's totally great. What about the rest? Where are you all? Only Kriti is there to give all the answers. Kriti has given one more answer. Okay. Okay, Aishu, vision has been done. Okay. Priya, automation has been done. Pratham, automation has been done. Algorithm. Okay, I have got one answer. Right. That is for algorithm. And where it is, I have to look for that. Where is algorithm? Algorithm is not there. No, it is there. It's here. Algorithm. Right? We have got that. Nice, Ghani. Nice observation. Okay. Okay, data is also there. Nice observation for this thing as well. See, here it is. Data. Right? Then predict. Yes, predict is also there. Here it is. Yes, you are right. Absolutely right. Okay, model. Model is also there. Here it is. Model. That's totally great. Okay, vision. Vision हो गया. Programming. ठीक है पूर्णिमा. Done. Here it is. Programming. Sorry for that. Programming हो गया. Done. Then bot is also there. Just have a look. Right? More to go. Yeah. Okay. Pratham says UI. Parveen says vision. Vision. No, vision is not there. Vision is there. Faruqi says automation. That's already done. Model. Model is also done. Automation is also done. Machine. Okay. Yeah, you have got that. Machine is also there. Here you can have a look. Machine. That's totally correct. After that, Kriti is saying that learning is also there. Nice observation, Kriti. It seems that you are making good observations. Where it is? Machine. Where it has gone? Okay. Machine we have already done. Yeah. Okay. Smart. Many people were saying this thing. Smart. Okay, that's totally correct. Right? Training. Yes, you are right. Here. That's totally correct. Training is also there. Right? Learn. Yes, you are. Neural. Okay. Neural is also there. Yes. That's totally correct. Right? So how perfectly you have created all of these things. And multiple more will be there. I know about that, but it's quite fine. Yeah. Right? So it was a very interesting game. You already shown your interest in that, as I can have a look, right? So everyone was responding at that time, and that was the energy which you have shown to finding the buzzwords, right? Yeah. So now that we have understand that what intelligent means usually, so let us define at what artificial intelligence is, right? So coming towards the next slide. So this AI generally, just allow me for a moment. I will remove this thing. Okay, now it's fine. Yeah. So AI is a technology, basically, we can say that allows machine to learn from the data, we can say, right? So learn from the data, we can say either it can be for recognizing the patterns, making the decisions, right? And without being told exactly that what to do every single time, right? So instead of following fixed instructions repeatedly, AI system usually improves by analyzing the information and identifying the trends as well, right? अगर सीधे शब्दों में मैं बोलूं तो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का मतलब है कि मशीन्स को इतना स्मार्ट बना दो, राइट, कि वो डेटा से ही सीखे और हर बार उस डेटा को यूज करके अलग इंस्ट्रक्शंस देने की हमें जरूरत ना पड़े उस सिंगल डेटा के ऊपर, राइट। एंड मशीन्स डेटा देखते ही पैटर्न पहचान ले कि दिस इज द पैटर्न, एंड उसी पैटर्न्स के बेसिस पे वो डिसीजन बेसिकली हमारा ले ले, राइट। ये व्हाट डज इट मीन्स कि धीरे धीरे वो उस अपने एक्सपीरियंस से और भी बेटर होता जाए। सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट कि teaching the machines that how to learn and how to think in a structured way, we can say, by using the data, right. And as usual, as I used to say, that AI is not a magic, right, it is a technology where many people thinks that artificial intelligence is something mysterious or futuristic, but in reality it is very simple, you know. It is a system, we can say, that learns from the data just like a human, where as we usually learn from the experience. And AI, we can say, AI learns from the examples. So the more the data it will be getting, the better it will be becoming, and the in recognizing the patterns and making the predictions as well. So how many of you agree with this statement? Please drop your messages in the chat box, yes or no. Do you agree with that? Okay, yes, yes, Yashvi says yes. Pratham says deep. Okay. Yeah, obviously, right? Now just have a look that how does basically AI works. So this will be understanding with a very best example, you can say, right? So imagine that you are cooking Maggie, and the final taste of your Maggie totally depends on, totally we can say, depends on your ingredients that you are using, right? And if you add right ingredients, then the Maggie is going to be the very much tasty and amazing itself, right? But what if you tried something strange like a Fanta? What will happen at that time? कभी सोचा है वो चीज? Even though we have seen the reels as well, right? How many of you have seen that? Just drop your messages in the chat box. Yeah, Kirti says agrees, agreed. Praveen says yes sir. Purnima says yes sir. राइट, देखा है ना ये सारी चीजें। फेंटा डाल दिया मैगी के अंदर, कोको कोला डाल दिया, राइट। सो इंग्रेडिएंट्स गलत यूज कर दिया, राइट। अब सोचो कि अगर हम मैगी बना ही रहे हैं, और अगर नॉर्मल इंग्रेडिएंट्स की तरह जगह जैसे कि नॉर्मल इंग्रेडिएंट्स यूज करें, लेट्स सपोज मसाला हो गया, वेजिटेबल्स हो गया, अगर इट कैन बी चीज, वी कैन ऐड दैट, राइट। तो उससे टेस्ट जो है वो अच्छा होगा। लेकिन अगर एक्सपेरिमेंट करने के चक्कर में इफ विल बी ड्रॉपिंग द फैंटा इन द मैगी, तो टेस्ट भी खराब हो जाएगा और मेहनत भी वेस्ट जाएगी, राइट। द सिमिलर कंसेप्ट गोज विद एआई एज वेल। हियर द डेटा which you are seeing over here, the first thing, data that works as an ingredient for this AI, right? Like in AI, data is like ingredient, we can say. So whatever the data you are feeding into your system, that becomes the base of that learning. And if your data is clean, relevant and meaningful, your AI will perform well. और AI में डेटा, राइट, और वी कैन से कि वी कैन हैव अ फॉर्मूला दैट इज bad data is equals to, we can say, bad ingredients equals to Fanta Maggie, and good data, which means good ingredients, equals to perfect Maggie, right? So the second thing which comes over here, that is called to be your this algorithm, right? ये जो एल्गोरिदम है that usually works as a recipe, ठीक है। एल्गोरिदम एआई का रेसिपी है। ये बताता है डेटा को कैसे प्रोसेस करना है, कौन सा स्टेप पहले और कौन सा स्टेप बाद में लेना है, राइट, और कितनी कैलकुलेशंस करनी है। ये सारी चीजें एल्गोरिदम डिसाइड करता है, राइट। एंड अ रॉन्ग रेसिपी कैन स्पॉइल एवरी गुड इंग्रेडिएंट्स, यू नो अबाउट दिस थिंग वेरी वेल, राइट। सिमिलरली अगर आपने गलत एल्गोरिदम को सेलेक्ट कर लिया, इट कैन डायरेक्टली रिड्यूस योर परफॉर्मेंस, इवन इवन दो इफ यू आर हैविंग द गुड डेटा एज वेल, तभी भी वो आपकी परफॉर्मेंस गिरा देगा, राइट। नाउ कमिंग टुवर्ड्स द थर्ड सिनेरियो, दैट इज कॉल्ड टू बी द लर्निंग, राइट। तो लर्निंग इज समथिंग विच इज इक्वल्स टू वी कैन से कुकिंग प्रोसेस, राइट? तो जब आप मैगी कुक कर रहे हो, जब आप मैगी बना रहे हो, ठीक है, जब आप लर्निंग स्टेज में होते हो मैगी बनाने के, तो आप उसको बार बार प्रैक्टिस करते हो विद न्यू रेसिपीज, राइट? उसको बनाना सीखते हो, आप उसमें मिस्टेक्स करते हो, फिर अपनी मिस्टेक से सीखते हो, थोड़ा सा एडजस्ट करते हो, चलो इस बार जल गई कोई बात नहीं, ऊपर ऊपर से खा लेंगे, ठीक है, काम चल जाएगा, राइट? तो आप वहां पे एडजस्ट करते हो चीजों को। तो जितना आप उसको प्रैक्टिस करते हो उतना टेस्ट बढ़ता है, राइट? एंड उतना आपका एक्यूरेसी बढ़ता है, मतलब कि उतना आप एक्यूरेट हो जाते हो उस चीज को बनाने के लिए। तो सिमिलरली इट गोज विद AI as well, right? And the final thing which is over here, that is called with intelligent output, which is your final dish. तो जब फाइनल आउटपुट जब निकाल करके आता है, जब आप पूरी मैगी बनाना सीख जाते हो, जब आप एक अच्छी मैगी बना लेते हो, और जब आप किसी को बना करके वो मैगी किसी के आगे किसी को देते हो खाने के लिए, देन ही or she might be, right? So they usually appreciate that, right? कि आपने एक अच्छा मैगी बनाया है। तो एआई में भी फाइनल आउटपुट बहुत ज्यादा मैटर करता है। आइदर इट इज गोइंग टू बी प्रेडिक्शन, आइदर इट इज गोइंग टू बी डिसीजन, आइदर इट इज गोइंग टू बी द रिकमेंडेशंस, राइट? मान के चलो नेटफ्लिक्स है, नेटफ्लिक्स हमें मूवीज रिकमेंड करता है, क्या हो गया अगर वो कल को हमें गलत मूवी रिकमेंड कर दे? देन इट विल बी गोइंग टू बी अ लॉस, राइट? बैंक फ्रॉड डिटेक्ट करता है, क्या पता अगर वो नहीं कर पाए, गलत फ्रॉड डिटेक्ट कर ले, राइट? So there are multiple things. So for these predictions, decision makings, that specifically data is very much important, and a good data is very much important, right? So this is the main thing. Now let's have a look. Scan this QR code, everyone. We'll be doing one quick activity right now. Just scan it, be fast, everyone. Let's have a look the difference between artificial intelligence and human intelligence. We'll see that. So once you are done with this, please type done in the chat box. Okay. Please type yes in the chat box once you are done with this. I'm looking over the chats. Okay, done. Yes, Pratham done, Yashvi done, Shraddha done. Okay, Punima done. Okay, lots of you have done with that, right? So let's suppose I will be moving to that, right? I have moved to this thing that is try Canva magic, right? Sorry for that, right? So here what I will be doing, I will be asking him to create two columns comparison for human human intelligence and artificial intelligence. And if I will go for that, you can have a look that with the help of this Canva magic, right, it has created me a table where it is giving me the difference, we can say, between both of them, human intelligence and the artificial intelligence, that how they are different from each other and on which aspect they are different from each other, right? So this is how you can usually create the tools. So ये basically Canva Magic Write जो है, ये basically इसलिए आपको दिखाया गया है ताकि you can use that in your specific tasks as well. जैसे कि आपको टीचर बोलता है ना that you have to create this assignment, so you can directly come to this Canva Magic and you can ask him to create, it will be creating you for that, right? तो यहाँ से भी वो चीजें हो सकती है, डायरेक्टली टेबल्स वगैरह बनाना, ऑटोमेटिकली टेबल्स बना देना, ऑटोमेटिकली इमेजेस कर देना, तो ये सारी एवरीथिंग कैन बी डन फ्रॉम हियर इटसेल्फ डायरेक्टली, राइट? नाउ let's have a look over the difference, main difference, right? Let's have a look. Now, coming towards this main difference, that is, so AI versus human intelligence, many people fears that AI will replace humans, but the reality is different. AI is designed to support humans, not to replace them, right? Let's talk about the learning method. ठीक है? तो human intelligence learns through experience, observations, educations, and social interaction, as we have already discussed, right? We usually learn from mistakes, right? Conversation, emotions. Our learning is deeply, we can say, contextual, right? But on the other hand, if we'll be looking over to AI, that AI learns by processing the data through algorithms, we can say, or by statistical pattern recognition, we can say, right? तो वो चीजों को ऑब्जर्व करता है, यहाँ पे ही हम जो है वो अपने पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस से सीखते हैं, राइट? अब लेट्स टॉक अबाउट लर्निंग स्पीड ओनली। तो इंसान को किसी भी फील्ड के अंदर एक्सपर्ट बनने के लिए टाइम लगता है। लेट्स सपोज आपको अगर डेटा साइंटिस्ट ही बनना है तो यू हैव टू गेन एक्सपीरियंस फॉर दैट, राइट? तो उसमें आपको टाइम लगेगा, मे बी 3 ईयर्स, मे बी 4 ईयर्स, मे बी 5 ईयर्स, राइट? बट एआई के पास अगर डेटा और कंप्यूटिंग पावर हो तो वो सेकेंड्स में मिलियन ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स एनालाइज कर सकता है, समझे? सो स्पीड एआई की सबसे ज्यादा है और स्ट्रेंथ भी सबसे ज्यादा है ह्यूमंस के कंपैरिजन पे। Now, come towards the emotional intelligence. So, humans have very high emotional intelligence. We understand empathy, context, values, and the nonsense as well. But we can read them between the lines as well. हम वहां पे भी पढ़ सकते हैं, बुक्स पढ़ते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमारे पास मल्टीपल बुक्स होती हैं, राइट? बुक्स के अंदर भी आप करेक्टर प्ले करे हुए होते हैं, तो उनको भी आप पढ़ते हो, तो उसमें आपको यू गेट अबाउट द फीलिंग्स कि व्हाट दैट करेक्टर इज बेसिकली फीलिंग एट दिस टाइम, राइट? बट एआई वो सारी चीजें नहीं कर सकता, ऑल्दो इट कैन रिकॉग्नाइज द पैटर्न्स इन द इमोशनल डेटा, like detecting a sentiment from the text, but it does not genuinely feel or understand about the emotions. वो नहीं कर सकता उस चीज के बारे में। अकॉर्डिंगली क्रिएटिविटी है, इंसान कंप्लीटली न्यू आइडियाज को क्रिएट कर सकता है, बट एआई उन आइडियाज को लेकर के उनसे सिमिलर कुछ बना सकता है, बट कुछ भी नया नहीं क्रिएट कर सकता, राइट? So these are the differences between both AI and the basically human itself. So this word artificial intelligence, right? So this word was discovered in 1956 with a question. What was the question? Do you remember about that? If yes, please drop yes in the chat box. Along with the question, you can write that. PPT बनाएगा क्या? Pratham, I will let you know about a very good tool which can create the slides and the PPTs as well for you all. It can do that as well. Okay. Okay. I'm looking over the question, chat box. Yes. Yeah. The question was, does machine thinks? This was the question in 1956 with was given by was a person that named to be Alan Turing, right? Later on in 1997, Deep Blue comes into the picture, which is from IBM, and defeated the world chess champion Gary. And this was the historical movement because it shows that machines could outperform humans in complexion of strategy and task, right? And then in 2011 में एप्पल ने सिरी लॉन्च करा। अब एआई रिसर्च लैब तक लिमिटेड नहीं है, वो हर स्मार्टफोन यूजर्स के हाथ में है, राइट? देन इन 2022 चैट जीपीटी लॉन्च्ड, राइट? चैट जीपीटी लॉन्च हुआ जिसने कन्वर्सेशनल एआई को मास लेवल पे एक्सेसिबल बनाया फॉर एवरी डिफरेंट डिफरेंट पीपल्स, राइट? सो अब लोग एआई से नेचुरल लैंग्वेज में बात कर सकते हैं डायरेक्टली। अब आपको लगता है कि आप चैट जीपीटी से बात करना चाहते हो, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि चैट जीपीटी विल ओनली अंडरस्टैंड योर इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज। अगर आप उसको इंग्लिश में भी लिखोगे तो भी वो समझ जाएगा कि आप क्या बोलना चाह रहे हो, राइट? सो इट इज अ स्मार्ट, वी कैन से इट इज अ स्मार्ट, राइट? या नाउ जस्ट हैव अ लुक। अब लोग सोचते हैं, नाउ दीज डेज पीपल थिंक दैट देर आर दे आर यूजिंग एआई, बट उनको ये नहीं पता कि वो कौन सा एआई यूज कर रहे हैं, राइट? बस उनको पता है कि दैट दे आर यूजिंग द एआई, right? But the question comes over here that how many types of AIs are there, right? So now let's understand with a clear example that for this narrow AI. So usually there are two types of AI, narrow AI and strong AI. तो narrow AI का पहले एक example देखते हैं, let's see, right? So think about Google Map. Google Map के बारे में सोचो. You have can Google Map? Google Map is very good in finding the routes, predicting the traffic, suggesting the fastest path, we can say. But can Google Map cook food, gives you the emotional advice. Can Google Map write the poetry? Type yes or no in the chat box. What do you think about this? Can it do that? No, no, yes. Ankita says no, sir. Anjali says no, nah. Okay, yeah. नहीं कर सकता, right? Because Google Map is a smart tool, not a thinking brain. And this is what called narrow AI. Because they are designed to do one specific task and they are performing very well in that, right? Accordingly, just have a look. Let's suppose, what if I will say that there is a machine, or we can say, what if machine could think like a human, right? Imagine that there is a machine which is understanding your emotions, learning any subject like a human, adapting to any situation, or it's thinking independently. So what do you think? Does such AI exist today? Yes or no? No, sir. Ankita says no, sir. Anjali says yes, sir. Where, Anjali? Purnima says no, sir. Yashvi says no, sir. Yeah. Som says no, sir. Purnima says no, sir. Yeah. That type of AI does not exist, right? So this kind of AI is called to be your strong AI, and it does not exist in your real world right now. It's only in the movies and the research papers as well, right? So let me make it very clear. Today, whatever you all use, that is called to be your narrow AI, जो कि सिर्फ एक स्पेसिफिक सिंगल टास्क को परफॉर्म करने के लिए बना है. Strong AI is not real yet, right? Or most of the apps which you use on your daily basis, either it can be music, social media, with the maps, whatever it is, they all are narrow AI, right? And AI is not something extra in your life. You know about that. It is not something extra. It's already a part of your routine. From morning alarm to night entertainment, AI is working silently, right? Everywhere it is working for you all. And let me make this more relatable. So everyone knows about all of these applications. Either it can be Spotify, either it can be Google Map, either it can be Instagram, either it can be Netflix, right? We have already discussed about Spotify and Google Maps. Let's discuss about Instagram and Netflix, right? So in Instagram, camera app use computer vision to apply the filters and recognize the faces and objects as well, right? तो जब आप फिल्टर लगाते हो इंस्टाग्राम में, राइट, तो आपका सिस्टम फेस डिटेक्ट करता है कि आईज कहाँ है, नोज कहाँ है, स्माइल डिटेक्ट हुआ कि नहीं हुआ. एंड दैट्स द पावर ऑफ कंप्यूटर विजन. That's how AI understand your images, right? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप फेस अनलॉक करते हो फोन को ओपन करने के लिए, ठीक है, फेस अनलॉक का यूज करते हो, वी कैन से AR फिल्टर्स का यूज करते हो, बैकग्राउंड ब्लर करते हो अपना, राइट? सब ये सारी की सारी जितनी चीजें आप यूज कर रहे हो, दीज ऑल आर AI पावर्ड फीचर्स, right? Now come to this streaming platforms that are called to be the Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, right? Hotstar, many more are there. So जितने भी ये स्ट्रीमिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं, राइट? सो जो भी ये आपके होम पेज पे शो करते हैं, दैट्स बेस्ड ऑन योर व्यूइंग हैबिट्स. वो खुद से नहीं करते, वो आपकी व्यूइंग हैबिट्स के ऊपर वो सारा का सारा होम पेज लैंड करता है. कि आपका नेटफ्लिक्स लाइक कि आपका फॉर एग्जांपल एआई देखते, वी कैन से कि एआई देखता है कि आपने 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 कौन सा जॉनरा देखा है, राइट, कौन सा शो कंप्लीट किया है, किस टाइप के थंबनेल्स पर क्लिक किया है, राइट? सो तो इवन दो यू कैन इमेजिन कि थंबनेल्स, वट एवर द थंबनेल्स यू आर सीइंग सम टाइम, दैट आर पर्सनलाइज्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट. कि अब YouTube पे भी आपने देखा है कि वो थंबनेल्स को इस तरीके से बनाया जाता है कि सामने वाला वो थंबनेल को देख करके उस पे क्लिक करे ही करे, राइट? सो दिस इज व्हाट द AI is being doing and the peoples are being doing over here, right? So let's have one detective challenge, AI detective challenge, right? So from morning till evening, right? So where you have used AI, जस्ट आपको लिखना है कि मॉर्निंग में आपने इस चीज में देखा कि आपका एआई यूज हुआ। आफ्टरनून लाइक ड्यूरिंग द डे आपने देखा कि आपका इस चीज पे एआई यूज हुआ। और इवनिंग में आप देखते हो कि आपका इस चीज पे एआई यूज होता है। नॉट अबाउट टुडे ओनली, यू कैन टेल अबाउट द रेस्ट ऑफ द डेज एज वेल। आपको कहाँ लगता है कि कहाँ कहाँ यूज हो रहा है? जस्ट गिव वन वन एग्जांपल्स। बी फास्ट एवरीवन, आई एम लुकिंग ओवर द चार्ट्स, आई एम रेडी फॉर यू ऑल। या, जस्ट आई एम वेटिंग ओवर देयर। ओके, ओके, आई गॉट माय फर्स्ट आंसर, दैट इज मॉर्निंग अलार्म। Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's correct. Morning alarm. What about during the day? Yeah, just drop your answers, everyone. Be fast for this. Career counseling. Soham says that's totally correct. Vedika, to get the code. Yeah, that's totally correct, right? So let's suppose, as you have already conveyed, that in morning your alarm adapt your sleeping patterns, right? Your phone unlock using face recognition. So whenever you type the messages, autocorrect is there, right? तो अब सोचो दैट सुबह जब आपने फोन उठाया तो आपको इतनी सारी चीजें आपने आपके आगे इतनी सारी चीजें आ गई, वेयर यू हैव यूज्ड एआई। अब कमिंग टुवर्ड्स दिस ड्यूरिंग द डे, तो इंस्टाग्राम स्क्रॉल करा तो फीड्स बनी तो रैंडम तो थी नहीं फीड्स, राइट? जो आपको पसंद है आपके अकॉर्डिंग थी, इट वाज पर्सनलाइज्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू यू। so that was there. In evening when you were after your when you will be moving to your beds, you will be moving to you will be watching either YouTube or either Netflix or either something over there, right? So वो भी आपके अकॉर्डिंग रिकमेंड करा जा रहा है, right? And this is what do you think? This is what you or algorithm, आप कर रहे हो वो सारी चीजें या फिर एल्गोरिदम कर रहा है आपके लिए वो सारी चीजें? What do you think about this? Algorithm, right? Right, Anas, you are absolutely right. Algorithm is doing these things, right? Accordingly, many people think that AI is only for the coders, but I used to say that AI needs more than a coder. AI को सिर्फ कोडर ही नहीं चाहिए, कोडर से भी बहुत कुछ ज्यादा चाहिए, ऊपर के लोग भी चाहिए। फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन द टर्म्स ऑफ, let's talk come to the terms of machine learning engineer only. So they are the builders. तो यहाँ पे तो हमें कोडर्स चाहिए जो हमें समझ सके, जो एल्गोरिदम्स को समझ सके, एल्गोरिदम्स को बना सके, राइट? दैट कौन सा मॉडल हमें यूज करना चाहिए, कब ट्रेनिंग करवानी चाहिए, कितना एवेल्युएशन करना चाहिए, क्या डिप्लॉयमेंट करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, अकॉर्डिंगली, राइट? अब जब मान के चलो एक प्रोडक्ट बनाया तो उस प्रोडक्ट को हमें मार्केट में भी लाना है, तो लेट्स सपोज उसके लिए मेरे को बिजनेस एनालिस्ट चाहिए, राइट? जो मेरी बिजनेस प्रॉब्लम्स को ज्यादा समझे, उसको आइडेंटिफाई करे, उसको सॉल्व करे, उसमें कुछ अपने स्पेसिफिक इंसाइट्स दे, राइट? सो आई विल गिव यू बेस्ट एग्जांपल जिसके अंदर सारे एक ही बार में कवर हो जाएंगे, राइट? सो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नो अबाउट बीजीएमआई, द पबजी मोबाइल गेम? जस्ट ड्रॉप योर मैसेजेस इन द चैट बॉक्स, आई एम लुकिंग ओवर देयर। ओके, बी फास्ट एवरीवन, we are running out of the times. Okay, Anjali says, every time, camera. Pratham says, I know about that. Anas says, yes, sir. You know about BGMI, right? Everyone knows about that. तो बीजेएमआई का जो कंपनी है, कंपनी ओनर, द ओनर फॉर दैट बीजेएमआई इज क्राफ्टन, राइट? अब कभी ये चीज इमेजिन करा कि क्राफ्टन को कैसे पता चला दैट इन दैट स्पेसिफिक गेम, I'll let you know that there is a gun that is very much famous in that game, that is called to be your we can say M416, right? तो M416 जो है वो सबकी फेवरेट गन है, बट अब वहां पे हमें क्वेश्चन कम्स ओवर हियर दैट हाउ क्राफ्टन केम टू नो दैट दिस गन इज स्पेसिफिकली यूज्ड बाय एवरी सिंगल प्लेयर इन दैट गेम? उसको कैसे पता चला? नाउ आई हैव आस्क्ड यू दिस क्वेश्चन, नाउ एवरीवन विल बी सेइंग सर डेटा, राइट? बट इससे पहले तो कभी नहीं सोचा ना, राइट? चलो डेटा से पता चला, सो हाउ दे गॉट दिस थिंग्स, दे हैव कॉल्ड डेटा साइंटिस्ट, डेटा साइंटिस्ट ने उनको एक इंसाइट निकाल करके दिया दैट दिस गन इज स्पेसिफिकली यूज्ड इन योर स्पेसिफिक गेम. नाउ द रोल कम्स फॉर दिस बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, राइट? अब बिजनेस एनालिस्ट ने क्या करा कि उसको यूज करा, उस डेटा को यूज करा, एंड दे टोल्ड दैट कि चलो हम इसके लिए एक स्किन निकालते हैं. तो उस गन की एक बहुत फेमस स्किन है दैट इज कॉल्ड टू बी योर ग्लेशियर स्किन, राइट? तो जब भी आप उस स्किन को ओपन करने जाते हो, क्रेट्स ओपन करते हो, राइट? तो जब क्रेट्स ओपन करते हो तो डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली फायदा किसको हो रहा था? डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली फायदा, द प्रॉफिट वाज गोइंग टू क्राफ्टन ओनली, राइट? तो अब खुद इमेजिन करो कि वो एक छोटी सी इंसाइट ने उनका बिजनेस कितना ग्रो कराया. और वो जो आपकी स्पेसिफिक गन है, दैट हैज केम फॉर मोर देन 2 to 3 times फॉर इन द क्रेट्स. अब सोचो कि किसने कितना कितना पैसा डाला. तो उस एक छोटी सी इंसाइट ने उस बिजनेस को कितना ग्रो कराया, दैट इज द मेन मोटिव ओवर हियर. सो इसीलिए एआई के लिए सिर्फ कोडर्स जरूरी नहीं होते, हर फील्ड का एक एक पर्सन चाहिए पूरे एआई के इकोसिस्टम को संभालने के लिए, राइट? Have you got my points? If yes, please drop your messages in the chat box right now. I'm looking over there. Okay, I got the messages from Vedika, Vaishnavi, then Soham. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ankita. Yes, sir. Priya. Yes, sir. That's totally great. Great, right? Now just have a look. AI tools which we can use right now. अब आते हैं मेन टॉपिक के ऊपर, जिसके ऊपर हमने सेशन के स्टार्टिंग में बोला था दैट I will be letting you know that using some of the tools how we can generate the money, right? Because at the end it's all about money only. Okay, sorry for that. Am I audible now? Yes, please confirm me once. Am I audible? If I am audible, you can react with a thumbs up right now. Hello, am I audible? Drop me the message, yes sir or no. Okay, done. Right, sorry for that, the internet issue was there, right? So now, so there are multiple tools. Either it can be the chat gpt, right? Where does it helps you? It helps you in understanding the concept, brainstorming the ideas, improving the writing, or we can say learning faster, right? Accordingly, Canva magic, right, as we have seen, creating the designs, contents, work with the faster. Accordingly, DALI is there, which is used for converting the text into the images, right? Now let's try something very interesting. Now just have a look over to this video. I'll repeat that once again. Just have a look clearly, right? So this video, can you imagine that this video has, I have created this video with this a single line of a prompt, that a woman underneath a cherry blossom tree is setting up a picnic on a yellow checkered blanket. See, can you imagine that? With a single line of a code, and I have generated that specific video. अब now आओ देखते हैं इसको बनाते इसको how we can generate this one, right? So for example, I'm having this concept, right? आप चैट जीपीटी पे जाओ, चैट जीपीटी पे जाने के बाद यू कैन ट्राई दिस लेटर ऑन. राइट नाउ आई एम डूइंग, राइट? लेट्स सपोज आप चैट जीपीटी पे गए, आपने जनरेट करा. सो दिस डाली हैज बीन इंटरकनेक्टेड टू दिस चैट जीपीटी ओनली, ठीक है? अब वो उसी के अंदर मर्ज आउट हो गया है. तो आपने चैट जीपीटी से एक ये इमेज बनवा ली, राइट? जब इमेज बना ली, लेट्स मूव टू सोरा. सोरा पे जाओ, डायरेक्टली मूव टू अ न्यू टैब, sora.com. कम टू दिस टैब, ठीक है? अब इस पर आने के बाद what you can do, yeah, what you can do, you can directly give your prompt over here. For example, मैं यहाँ पे जाता हूँ, right? I will copy this prompt, I will paste it over here, और अपना एक फोटो अपलोड कर दूंगा. या फिर फोटो नहीं भी अपलोड करोगे तो भी काम चल जाएगा. कम टू दिस वीडियो सेक्शन ओनली. वीडियो सेक्शन में आकर के ये अपलोड करके एक अपना इसको शूट कर दो. जब आप इसको शूट करोगे, देन यू विल फाइंड दैट यू विल फाइंड अ वीडियो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी समथिंग लाइक दिस. आपकी ये वीडियो बन करके आएगी. तो सी, दिस इज हाउ सिंपल इट इज. आप इससे वीडियोस बना सकते हो. राइट नाउ यू हैव सीन over your we can say over your Instagrams that there are many different we can say shorts where reels are coming over there. Those are AI generated. तो आप ये सोरा की हेल्प से आप उसको बना सकते हो. एंड वन मोर वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग, आई एम गिविंग यू दिस एडवांस टिप, यू कैन कंसिडर इट एज एज अ टिप इटसेल्फ, राइट? कि आप सोरा का एक नया वर्जन आया है दैट इज कॉल्ड टू बी द सोरा, दैट इज कॉल्ड टू बी द सोरा टू. ठीक है, तो सोरा टू को इंस्टॉल आप अभी नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज यू आर इन इंडिया. ठीक है, तो उसको इंस्टॉल करने के लिए व्हाट हाउ यू कैन इंस्टॉल इट, तो उसके लिए आपको एक वीपीएन लगाना पड़ेगा फॉर फॉर हैविंग द आईपी एड्रेस ऑफ यूएसए. तो यू कैन ट्राई दिस अर्बन वीपीएन. ठीक है, आप पिक्चर ले लो, अभी पिक्चर क्लिक कर लो, पिक्चर क्लिक करके रख लो अपने पास, और यू कैन ट्राई इट लेटर ऑन, राइट? अभी मैं आपको शो कर देता हूँ. तो जैसे ही आप इसके ऊपर क्लिक करोगे यू विल बी ऑन दिस पेज, आप इस पेज पर आओगे. ठीक है, और ये सिंपली आपका इंस्टॉल कर लेना आप वीपीएन, अर्बन वीपीएन फॉर क्रोम. ये एक्सटेंशन है, एक्सटेंशन डाउनलोड हो जाएगा. लेट्स सपोज कि मैं अभी उस एक्सटेंशन को एनेबल कर देता हूँ, राइट? ये मैंने एनेबल करा. नो नो, आई विल नॉट एनेबल दैट, अदरवाइज आई विल बी डिस्कनेक्टेड फ्रॉम हेयर. ठीक है, तो आप उसको एनेबल करना. एनेबल करने के बाद आफ्टर दैट यू विल गो अगेन गो टू दिस sora.com. तो जब sora.com पे जाओगे तो एट द बॉटम यू विल सी, यहाँ पे आप फाइंड आउट करोगे दैट देयर इट विल बी रिटर्न ज्वाइन न्यू सोरा. तो उस पे आप क्लिक करना और आपका वो आपको न्यू सोरा के ऊपर लेकर के चला जाएगा, दैट इज सोरा टू. ये उसका लिंक है. आप इसका इसका इमेज का इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो और वट एवर यू वांट, फोटो क्लिक करके रखना है तो यू कैन कीप इट बाय योर. ठीक है, तो आप यहाँ पे न्यू सोरा के ऊपर आ जाओगे, सोरा टू के ऊपर. नाउ जब आप सोरा टू पर आते हो तो समटाइम व्हाट इट यूज टू डू, कि ये ना आपसे समटाइम आपसे इनवाइट कोड मांगेगा, राइट? तो अगर आपको इसका इनवाइट कोड चाहिए, व्हाट यू कैन डू, यू कैन टेक द पिक्चर ऑफ दिस स्लाइड. ठीक है, आप इस लिंक पर जाना. वंस यू विल बी ऑन दिस लिंक यू हैव टू फॉलो द स्टेप्स, राइट? आप यहाँ पे स्टेप्स फॉलो करना. ठीक है, आप यहाँ पे वीपीएन लगा करके इस पे स्टेप्स फॉलो करना, गेट कोड पे क्लिक करना, आपको एक कोड आएगा. लेट्स सपोज मैं देखता हूँ यहाँ पे यस यस लिखना, यस यस यस, रिक्वेस्ट कोड, व्यू माई कोड. देखो अभी मेरे पास आ गया ना ये कोड. ऐसे ही एक इनवाइट कोड आएगा आपको भी, आप उस इनवाइट कोड को वहां पे पेस्ट करोगे तो आपको सोरा टू का सोरा टू अवेलेबल हो जाएगा आपको फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. तो दिस इज अ ट्रिक जो कि बहुत ढूंढने पे मिली है. सो नाउ व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग यू दीज थिंग्स कि आप सोरा किस लिए यूज करो, राइट? दैट इज द मेन पॉइंट, कि सोरा को यूज करके व्हाट यू कैन डू. सो विद दीज generated videos, right, what you can do with that? Any idea about any this thing? Anyone? कि how you can generate money from this Sora? नो अंकिता, इट्स टोटली फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. जो मैंने तरीका बताया ना उस तरीके से जाओगे तो इट्स टोटली फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट फॉर यू ऑल, राइट? Accordingly, from these from using this tool you can work as a social media management. ठीक है, जिसके अंदर आप इंस्टाग्राम रील्स मैनेज कर सकते हो, फेसलेस यूट्यूब चैनल्स क्रिएट कर सकते हो. ठीक है, सोशल मीडिया मैनेजर के रोल के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हो, सेलिंग एआई सर्विसेज ऑन फ्रीलांस प्लेटफॉर्म्स वो भी कर सकते हो आप, राइट? तो आप ये सारी चीजें इनसे जनरेट कर सकते हो. अकॉर्डिंगली we have another tool that is called to be LM Arena. So take the picture of this slide, right? अब ये LM Arena क्या करता है? LM Arena is the another very powerful tool. Now right now I will show you. Just have a look. कि जब आप LM Arena पर जाते हो तो LM Arena यूजुअली आपको दो चीजें दिखाता है. आपके पास आप यहाँ पे मॉडल्स को कंपेयर कर सकते हो, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई विल बी मूविंग टू दिस साइड बाय साइड व्यू, राइट? साइड बाय साइड व्यू पे आता हूँ मैं. आई विल मूव टू गूगल, मैं कुछ भी एक सर्च करता हूँ. ठीक है, लेट्स सपोज हु इज IBM गौरव सिंह, राइट? तो ये आया डिटेल्स, आई हैव कॉपीड दिस. आई विल कम टू हियर, आई विल पेस्ट इट ओवर हियर, आई विल रिमूव दिस थिंग एंड आई विल, और यहां से मैं अपना मॉडल सेलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ. लेट्स सपोज जेमिनाई 3 वर्सेस क्लॉड. ठीक है, अब इनके ऊपर मैं ये प्रॉम्प्ट शूट कर देता हूँ, राइट? नाउ जस्ट हैव अ लुक दैट it is creating different observation. They are providing their different observation in different structured manner. दोनों अपने अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं अबाउट गौरव सिंह. right? So this is what you can compare two different models at a single time itself, right? Or इससे what benefit you are going to have from this? Just have a look about that. इफ यू आर मूविंग विद दिस थिंग, अगर आप इस पे वर्क कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे आपको सारे प्रो मॉडल्स, जितने भी प्रो मॉडल्स है, जितना भी आपको पे करना पड़ता है, वो सारे के सारे आपको यहाँ पे फ्री में मिलेंगे यूज करने के लिए। एवरी सिंगल मॉडल जितना भी अभी तक एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, वो सारे मॉडल आपको यहाँ पे मिलेंगे फ्री में यूज करने के लिए। एंड नाउ यू कैन हैव अ लुक कि दोनों का कंटेक्स्ट देखने का तरीका देखो कितना अलग है, राइट? सो अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन वर्क। अब ये आप कहाँ यूज कर सकते हो, लेट्स हैव अ लुक ऑन दैट कि ये हम कहाँ यूज कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो एआई कंसल्टेशन सर्विसेज यू कैन प्रोवाइड, राइट? कंटेंट क्रिएशन कर सकते हो आप इससे, रिसर्च सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कर सकते हो, राइट? प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज दे सकते हो। एंड these are not a small things, these are very big things in the era right now, right? Accordingly, we have another tool which is for comparing the models. Just have a look. Not only the models, we can compare the images. ये देखो, yup AI, right? You can take the picture of this slide as well. I'm zooming in. इस स्लाइड का भी पिक्चर ले लो, यू कैन ट्राई इट लेटर ऑन, राइट? सो इस स्लाइड के ऊपर इज वन, वंस यू विल बी मूव टू दिस yup AI, व्हाट यू कैन डू ओवर हियर, यहाँ पे आप दो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट इमेजेस को जनरेट करवा सकते हो, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैं जनरेट करवाता हूँ, राइट? अब मैं यहाँ से मॉडल चूज कर लेता हूँ। वन आई विल बी यूजिंग दिस व्यू ऑल, आई विल बी यूजिंग डीप सीक मॉडल, and this person, and another I will add one more model. This time I will be using Claude, right? This model. तो अब मैं दो मॉडल को बदल लिया मैंने, और मैंने बोला जगन्नाथ टेम्पल ऑफ पुरी, राइट? अब मेरे को इसका इमेज जनरेट करना है। नाउ जस्ट हैव अ लुक। सॉरी, I will change the perception, create the image, right? I cannot directly convert generate images outside my capability of text. ओके, ठीक है, इसको कल मैंने यूज करा था, तो जिसकी वजह से थोड़ा मेरा क्रेडिट आर बीइंग यूज्ड, ठीक है? आई विल शो यू, देखो इसमें फायदा क्या है कि आप जस्ट हैव अ लुक। ये देखो, इसमें क्या है, इसमें एक प्रॉफिट है। एक प्रॉफिट कैसा है कि यहाँ पे ना आप अनलिमिटेड इमेजेस को जनरेट कर सकते हो, यू नो, अनलिमिटेड इमेजेस को जनरेट कर सकते हो इसके अंदर विद डिफरेंट डिफरेंट मॉडल्स, ठीक है? और जितनी बार आप अपना एक मॉडल क्रिएट करोगे, आपसे ये दो चीजें पूछेगा कि विच वन यू प्रेफर। आपने जैसे इस पे क्लिक करा या फिर इस पे क्लिक करा, लेट्स सपोज मैंने इस पे क्लिक करा, तो जैसे ही मैं इस पे क्लिक करूंगा ना, आई प्रेफर दिस वन, एंड आई इफ आई विल बी गिविंग द रेटिंग्स टू दिस, देन एट दैट टाइम आई विल बी गेटिंग द क्रेडिट्स, ठीक है? तो उस टाइम पे मेरे को क्रेडिट मिलेगा, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट क्रेडिट, जितना क्रेडिट मेरे को मिलता जाएगा उतना मेरे लिए इजी रहेगा, मैं अपना नया नया इमेजेस को जनरेट करता जाऊंगा। सो फ्रॉम यूजिंग दिस दिस टूल या एआई, आप डिफरेंट डिफरेंट मॉडल्स को लेकर के डिफरेंट डिफरेंट आइडियाज को जनरेट करवा सकते हो, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट इमेजेस को एट अ सिंगल टाइम पे जनरेट करवा सकते हो यहाँ पे, राइट? सो दिस इज द another benefit for this same specific yup AI. Now coming towards this next one, just hold on a moment. Now just have a look. Moving ahead, this was the same, right? Coming towards this 11 labs, right? अब यहाँ 11 labs में what you can do, you can come to this 11 labs, and whatever the text you are having, आप उस text को सीधा यहाँ पर text to speech के अंदर डाल करके आप उसको सीधा convert कर सकते हो, right? Let's suppose I have came to this page who is IBM Gaurav Singh, and I will be copying the text and I will be pasting it over here. और आप इससे स्पीच रिकॉग्नाइज करवा सकते हो, जनरेट करवा सकते हो एक स्पीच यहाँ से सेलेक्ट करके कि कौन सी स्पीच आपको बेसिकली चाहिए। यहाँ पे माई वॉइसेस है, यू विल बी मूविंग टू दिस एक्सप्लोर ऑप्शन, एंड फ्रॉम हियर यू कैन सेलेक्ट द वॉइसेस वॉट एवर यू आर लाइकिंग राइट नाउ। ठीक है, फॉर फ्रॉम दिस वन व्हाट यू कैन डू, व्हाट यू कैन यूजुअली डू, कि आप बेसिकली अपने लिए मल्टीपल रोल्स जनरेट कर सकते हो फ्रॉम विच यू कैन अर्न स्पेसिफिकली, right? You can provide YouTube voice over services, you can provide audiobook narrations, you can do podcast creations, freelance, we can say voice production agency आप open कर सकते हो, Instagram and Reels voice over कर सकते हो, right? And many more things are there related to that which you can do. So this was the main concept, right? So this was the tools. I'm having two more tools. नेक्स्ट वन इज कॉल्ड टू बी योर वोकल रिमूवर. इसके अंदर आप अगर अपने किसी भी सॉन्ग को डालोगे ना, तो आप उसका वोकल अलग कर सकते हो और म्यूजिक अलग कर सकते हो. तो लेट्स सपोज आई विल गिव यू वन एग्जांपल कि आपने यूट्यूब पे देखा होगा या फिर इंस्टाग्राम पे देखा होगा दैट देयर आर सम रील्स और शॉर्ट्स वेयर दे यूज टू से दैट ट्राई इट इन योर ओन वॉइस, राइट? लिरिक्स दिखाते हैं वो और लिरिक्स के अकॉर्डिंग वो बोलते हैं आप अपने आप को ट्राई करो. ऐसा नहीं है दैट दे आर डूइंग, वहां पे वो बैठ के मेहनत कर रहे हैं, नहीं. दे आर यूजिंग द सिंपल टूल्स एंड यूजिंग दिस टूल्स दे आर जनरेटिंग देयर मनी. तो व्हाई इफ दे आर डूइंग दैट देन व्हाई यू कैन नॉट डू दैट, राइट? आप भी यू कैन ऑल्सो डू दीज थिंग्स अकॉर्डिंगली. दिस इज द अनदर वन वेयर यू कैन एडिट योर वीडियोस इन अ ऑनलाइन मोड इटसेल्फ डायरेक्टली. आपको कुछ भी इंस्टॉल करने का जरूरत नहीं है एंड इट्स टोटली फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. वी.ai, वो वी.io, यहाँ पे आप अनलिमिटेड वीडियोस एडिट कर सकते हो, वो भी फ्री में, राइट? नाउ कमिंग टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट वन, हाउ एआई कुड हेल्प योर फील्ड. So this is the another important phase, right? So what if AI become your assistant in your future career, but not replacing you, but supporting you? So it usually helps in every sector. AI is now helping in every single sector. Either it can be healthcare sector, either it can be we can say art or design or journalism. It is helping everywhere. Either it can be business and marketing, whatever it is, right? Either by analyzing the customer data, or we can say by doing the research factors, or we can say by exploring new styles, right? For getting the inspiration, generating the inspiration, or by doing the personalized treatment plans, right? So by these all these things, AI is helping everyone, right? So the main thing is that, right? What do you think about this? The future of AI. Is AI going to take your jobs? Yes or no? Please drop your messages in the chat box. Yes, Ankita, YouTube usually monetize these videos. कर देता है monetize. Yes. Yeah. Okay. No, 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 no. I've got no, no, sir. Vaishnavi says no, sir. Someone says no, sir. Yeah. That it cannot do that, right? So evaluating information and making judgments, that is very much important in today's era. So today AI can generate answers in seconds. Today AI can generate designs, musics, contents in within some times, right? Now in 2026 we already know that how AI tools is a basic as knowing as MS Word, we can say, right? जैसे 10 years पहले जिससे पूछ लो एम एस वर्ड आता था, एम एस वर्ड के बारे में ही पता था उनको, राइट? किस पे काम करा, एम एस वर्ड पे, एम एस वर्ड पे. ऐसे ही आप किसी से भी पूछ लो किस पे काम करा, चैट जीपीटी, डॉक्स, गूगल डॉक्स, ये वो ऑल ऑफ दीज, राइट? बिग टूल्स आर देयर इन द मार्केट राइट नाउ, एंड दिस इज व्हाट टेक्नोलॉजी इज चेंजिंग every 6 months, right? Let's come to the myths of this AI. First, which you have already given the answer, that AI cannot take our jobs, replace our jobs, right? Second comes over here that AI can simulate intelligence throughout the pattern recognition. Yes, that's truly correct, right? It can do because it does not have any emotion, it does not have any self-awareness, we can say, and it truly understands the meanings only, right? Now, the third myth is that AI is only for the coders. How many of you think that it is correct? Yes, everyone. How many of you thinks that still AI is only for the coders? How many of you think? Yeah, Ankita says no, sir. Hariom says AI contents are trend. Yes, Hariom, you are right. Which one? Okay. Yes, it's for everyone. Yes. Vaishnavi says no, sir, not really. Vedika says yes, sir. Pratham says PPT wala. Will Pratham will let you know about that as well. Anjali says no. Yes, absolutely no. Right? AI is for everyone. Right? So the thing is that ask yourself, right? How AI is transforming your generation, this generation itself, right? By taking the responsibility, by verifying the information, by keeping learning, by keep learning, right? By staying ethical, by staying adaptable, right? So AI is a tool and the outcome depends on the user itself, right? This is the main point. So I want everyone to scan this QR code and fill the online form basically, right? So please do it, be fast everyone. So once you are done, please drop done in the chat box. I'm looking over the messages. Please, everyone, respond to these. TGS, done. Thumbs up. Yes, sir. Okay. So once done, please drop your messages in the chat box. Everyone, be fast, be quick, everyone. Yashvi says, done, sir. That's totally great. Vaishnavi says, done, sir. Tejas says, done, sir. Done, sir, done, sir, done, sir. Okay. Almost everyone has done that, right? So the things comes over here to the conclusion that today was not just about artificial intelligence. It was all about understanding that how AI fits into the real world and how, and more importantly, we can say that how it fits into your future, right? So this program and the industry exposure with Honeywell you experienced and which you are going to experience in the upcoming days is something beyond your classroom theory. And you saw that how AI contents to the real industry connects to the real industry applications as well, right? So here are some references for that Messer and method. So you can follow these as well. So thank you for the day, everyone. If you have any questions, now it's time for you all. You can ask me right now, right? Yeah, I'm looking over the chat box. If you have any questions, you can ask, or else we will be dropping the call, right? Okay. No, sir. No, no, no. Okay. Done, 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 done. Done, done. Okay. Yes, sir. Done, sir. Right, sir. Yashvi says, very clear explanation, sir. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Vaishnavi. No, sir. Anusha says, no, sir. Okay. Parvati says, sir, shall we need to complete those recorded videos in AI course? Yes, definitely, Parvati. You have to do that, right? Okay. Preeti says, no, sir. Okay. Piyush, sir, मैं 50 Feb 18 से क्लास ले रहा हूँ बट LMS में अरे वेयर यू हैव गॉन ओके, एलएमएस में फोन नंबर ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड आ रहा है। पीयूष, जो भी आपके अथोराइज्ड लाइक टीम मेंबर्स है ना हनीवेल की तरफ से, यू कैन टेल देम दे विल बी डूइंग दैट फॉर यू, राइट? ओके, ओके देन, बाय बाय एवरीवन, हैव अ नाइस डे एंड एंजॉय योर डे। थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे।